Hello everyone, Randy here, and in today's quick video, I'm going to show you how to cut insulation. Now you need a couple of tools for this. Obviously, probably a knife, Evan. Doesn't really matter too much what knife. I do need a nice sharp one, and as long as you got a blade about this big, Evan, you should be good. Now we are cutting insulation here that is designed for 2x4 walls. If you start cutting the thicker stuff, Evan, you might want a slightly larger blade, just in my experience. You start stepping up to like the 2x8, 2x10 walls, you know, the R30 of one. You can still do it with this blade. It will cut. Just keep in mind a longer blade might be nicer. Also, you'll probably want a pair of gloves. That's up to you, Evan. You know, in this case, we are cutting fiberglass insulation here, and I think you folks probably know what that does. Makes you all itchy if you go in. Now, I can touch it with my hands, Evan, but yeah. Doesn't bother my hands too much. The rest of me, though, yeah, you get that stuff on you, start itching. And then, the secret sauce, Evan, for cutting insulation here, you need 2 boards. We're going to have a board on the bottom, and we're going to have a board on the top. And then we're always going to put, at least if you're using paper-faced insulation, which this is, that one, you always put the paper face down. So paper on the bottom board. Now let's get this rolled out here a minute, and I'll show you how to cut it. Okay, when I got my piece of insulation measured here from the end to my cutting edge here. So we're going to use this board here as a cutting edge. Now this board here serves 2 purposes. First off, I've got my boards squared up here, so I can use this edge of the board here to keep it square to the insulation. So I know I got a relatively square cut across there. And then the second purpose, Evan, we are going to hold this board down. So I'm literally going to put my knees on it, and we're going to collapse this insulation. Hopefully you can see that there. So this, everyone, is why the thickness of your blade, or the length of it, is not quite as important. We're going to attempt to compress that insulation down, and that will allow it to cut very easily. So let's we're going to step on this here, and hopefully I can show this here. Just like that, Evan. Nice clean cut. Got the paper cut cleanly as well. Okay, we'll demonstrate this one more time again, Evan. We're holding that insulation down. Like I said, I keep this edge of the board here straight with the insulation, so we know we got a nice square cut across here. Start off the insulation, and put a little pressure down, and just cut across. Just like that, Evan. Nice and easy. Now, don't forget, Evan, when you're cutting insulation, you'll probably want some proper PPE. Face mask, obligatory safety glasses, they always recommend those, and in my opinion, Evan, some nice long gloves. Now I like the long gloves, Evan, because they go up past your arm here, and I don't know about you folks, it doesn't bother my hands, but once you get past there, like up in the wrist region here, that's where this insulation can start itching. So just keep that in mind. There's your PPE equipment here for cutting insulation. Okay, with that, everyone, that's going to do it here for this video. You folks have any comments and or questions about cutting insulation, be sure to throw them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.